to you about the importance of food safety. According to Cheryl Solomini from our article Poison Control, every year more than 76 million Americans eat something that makes them sick. 300,000 food poisoning victims will end up in the hospital and 5,000 will die. The way food is processed has changed drastically since industrialization, and it is important to take precautions with our food. Through practical experience and extensive research, I have been able to identify the best methods that can be taken to reduce the spread of foodborne illnesses. Bacteria can spread easily through the many processes that it has to go through. We are the last stop in preventing foodborne illness. It is important to understand that bacteria can easily be transferred to your food before it even makes it to your home. Rajiv Bahut, who wrote the Practical Food Safety, summarized that there are many cases of foodborne illnesses each year that occur from cross-contamination. Solomini also stated cases of contamination in her article Poison Control. A wild pig was the cause of a 2006 epidemic that spread through an organic spinach field in North America. A wild pig ran through a cow pasture whose feces was infected with E. coli, which caused the pig to become contaminated. This contaminated pig ran through the spinach field in North America and caused the spinach to become contaminated with E. coli. Once the spinach was unknowingly contaminated, it gets sent to a processing plant where it is cut and mixed with the uncontaminated spinach. Solomini said, the more food is processed, the greater chance of introducing bacteria. In the E. coli outbreak, the bacteria was spread to uncontaminated spinach during processing. Food safety has not always been such a serious concern to people because it was not processed as much as it is today. Due to industrialization and food processing, food travels hundreds of miles through many different hands before it reaches our tables. According to Films Media Group, in their video Food Safety and Disease, 100 years ago, food production was close to home and was easily avoided. Few people today produce the food that they eat. Since we don't get our food straight from our own farms, it spends a lot of time in transit and goes through many other people's hands. And let's face it, not everybody has the best hygiene. If you think about the process, you will realize that there are many opportunities where food can be contaminated if it's not handled properly. Greg Hedgeberg explains the way food is processed. Our food comes from farms and ranches. They sell their product to wholesalers or retailers, and it is then sent to processing plants where it goes through various processes for distribution. Retailers receive these products and then sell it to customers. According to Rajiv Bahut, who wrote Practical Food Safety, with the food supply becoming increasingly global, it is essential that it be protected against contamination. We need to take care at home to ensure our food is safe to eat for ourselves and for the ones that we love. Practicing food safety will help decrease the chances of foodborne illnesses. Bahut claims that food safety education and training should emphasize risk management and should target high-risk groups, as well as those preparing for people in these groups. Everyone is susceptible to foodborne illnesses, but the people who are most susceptible are children, the elderly, pregnant women, and those with weakened immune systems. Cross-contamination is one of the biggest causes for the spread of the bacteria such as E. coli, Salmonella, and Listeria. Raw meats, seafood, and eggs are susceptible for carrying these bacteria. Keeping these items separate in the grocery cart will help prevent any bacteria from getting on other products that might be ready to eat. The fridge is another area for cross-contamination, and proper storage of meats and goods is important in preventing the spread of bacteria. Properly washing your hands and food contact surfaces will help eliminate the bacteria that can be transferred to your food. The first thing that you must do before preparing any food is to wash your hands. Washing your hands with hot soapy water for 20 seconds will help keep your hands clean and free from bacteria. Hot soapy water should also be used to clean surfaces to ensure cross-contamination does not occur. Countertops, sinks, utensils, plates, and other cooking items could be carriers for bacteria that could contaminate your food. It is recommended that your sink is washed before and after encountering any raw meats. Preparing and cleaning food properly will help prevent sickness. One of the easiest things to forget is washing your fruits and vegetables. It is recommended that you wash all fruits and vegetables before eating them, even if it has a rind or a skin that you're going to peel. The final step in trying to eliminate bacteria and pathogens from growing is to make sure that you keep cold foods cold and hot foods hot. The temperature danger zone is 40 to 140 degrees. Bacteria is more likely to grow in these temperatures because it creates the right temperature and the right environment to grow bacteria. Rajiv Bhatt suggests cooking meat to their proper temperatures to kill bacteria. Using a meat thermometer will ensure that you are getting accurate cooking temperatures. If you look at the chart, you will see recommended cooking temperatures for each of the meats. Practicing these methods will ensure that you are staying protected against foodborne illnesses. Soleimani claims that 5,000 people each year will die from foodborne illnesses. Food safety is an important practice to follow because dangerous pathogens are easily spread in your food through cross-contamination and the processes that it goes through to get to our tables. We are the last step in preventing ourselves, friends, and family from getting sick from any food. The professional food experts that formulated my research suggest following food safety practices to avoid cross-contamination to prevent the spread of harmful pathogens. Thank you for your time.